Don't let limited space limit your gardening dreams. Even the smallest balcony or patio can be transformed into a green oasis. Container gardening allows you to bring the beauty and bounty of nature to any space, no matter how compact. Imagine stepping out your door to a vibrant display of flowers, the fragrant allure of herbs, or the satisfaction of harvesting your own fresh vegetables, all within arm's reach. You can cultivate a thriving garden in a variety of containers, from traditional terracotta pots to repurposed household items. Small spaces present unique opportunities to experiment with vertical gardening. Utilize trellises, hanging baskets, and tiered plant stands to maximize your growing area. This vertical approach not only adds visual interest, but also allows you to grow a wider variety of plants in a limited footprint. Transform your small space into a haven for pollinators by incorporating pollinator-friendly plants into your container garden. Selecting the right containers is key to your container garden success. Consider both aesthetics and practicality. Ensure your chosen containers have adequate drainage to prevent waterlogging. Terracotta pots, with their classic appeal and porous nature, are a popular choice. However, don't shy away from exploring unconventional options. Old buckets, wooden crates, vintage watering cans, or even discarded tires can be repurposed into unique and charming planters. When selecting container size, consider the mature size of your chosen plants. Don't be afraid to mix and match different container materials, sizes, and styles to create visual interest and reflect your personality. Embrace the opportunity to get creative and let your personality shine through your container choices. Choosing the right potting mix is crucial for healthy plant growth in containers. Unlike garden soil, potting mix is specially formulated to provide optimal drainage, aeration, and nutrient retention in a confined space. Opt for a high-quality, peat-free potting mix that is lightweight and well-draining. Avoid using garden soil, as it can become compacted in containers, hindering drainage and suffocating plant roots. Look for potting mixes that contain ingredients like coconut coir, perlite, and vermicast, which enhance drainage and aeration. When filling your containers, ensure there is enough space below the rim to allow for watering. It's also important to refresh the potting mix every year or two to replenish nutrients and maintain optimal drainage. Investing in a good quality potting mix is essential for providing your container plants with the nutrients and environment they need to thrive. Consider supplementing your potting mix with slow-release fertilizers to provide a consistent supply of nutrients throughout the growing season. The joy of container gardening lies in the freedom to cultivate a diverse range of plants. When selecting plants for your containers, consider your personal preferences, the amount of sunlight your space receives, and the overall aesthetic you want to achieve. For bursts of color, opt for annual flowers like petunias, geraniums, and impatiens. For a touch of elegance, consider perennials like lavender, salvias, and coneflowers. Herbs are a wonderful addition to any container garden, providing fresh flavors for your culinary creations while also attracting beneficial insects. Basil, mint, oregano, and thyme are all easy to grow in containers and thrive in sunny locations. Many vegetables, such as tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, and radishes, are well suited for container gardening. By carefully selecting plants that are well suited to your space, you'll create a thriving and rewarding container garden. Section 5, sunlight and shade. Finding the perfect spot. Light is essential for plant growth. Understand the light requirements of your plants for success. Most flowering plants and vegetables need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily. Observe your space to determine sunlight throughout the day. Ample sunlight offers a wide array of plant choices. Sun-loving plants like tomatoes, peppers, and lavender thrive in bright conditions. For shadier spaces, choose plants that tolerate lower light. Shade-tolerant plants like hostas, ferns, and impatiens add lush greenery. The art of watering, keeping your plants thriving. Watering is crucial for container gardens, as plants in containers dry out more quickly. Overwatering can be just as detrimental, leading to root rot. Find a balance and water when needed, not on a fixed schedule. Check moisture by sticking your finger into the soil. Water deeply until it drains from the holes. Adjust your watering practices for continued growth and beauty. Section 7. Adding your personal flair. One of the most rewarding aspects of container gardening is the opportunity to infuse your personality and style into your creations. Let your creativity blossom as you transform your containers into unique and eye-catching displays. Consider adding decorative elements like colorful pebbles, seashells, or marbles to the surface of your potting mix to add visual interest and prevent weed growth. You can also incorporate small ornaments, figurines, or found objects that reflect your interests or enhance the overall theme of your garden. Utilize trellises, obelisks, or bamboo stakes to provide support for climbing plants like clematis, morning glories, or even cucumbers. These vertical elements add height and dimension to your container garden while also maximizing your growing space. Lighting can also play a significant role in enhancing the ambiance of your container garden. Remember, your container garden is your canvas. Don't be afraid to experiment and let your creativity guide you. Section 8. The joys of container gardening. Container gardening offers a multitude of rewards, from the tangible pleasure of harvesting your own fresh produce to the intangible benefits of connecting with nature. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a complete novice, container gardening provides an accessible and rewarding way to experience the joys of gardening. The act of caring for plants, even in a small space, can be incredibly therapeutic and stress relieving. The simple act of watering, pruning, and watching your plants grow can bring a sense of peace and tranquility to your day. Sharing the fruits of your labor, whether it's a bouquet of freshly cut flowers or a salad made with your own vegetables, is a rewarding experience. Container gardening is a journey of discovery, experimentation, and creativity. Section 9, a feast for the senses and the soul. Imagine stepping out onto your balcony or patio, greeted by a symphony of colors, scents, and textures. The vibrant hues of blooming flowers, the intoxicating aroma of herbs, and the gentle rustling of leaves create a sensory experience that nourishes the soul. Container gardening allows you to create a personalized oasis, a sanctuary where you can escape the hustle and bustle of daily life. Whether you're enjoying a morning cup of coffee amidst the fragrant blooms of lavender, or savoring a meal prepared with fresh herbs from your own garden, container gardening enriches your life in countless ways. The act of nurturing plants and witnessing their growth fosters a sense of accomplishment and deepens your connection to the natural world. So, embrace the joys of container gardening and transform your small space into a thriving oasis that nourishes your senses and uplifts your spirit.